Okay, so I'm back with Monochrome Valentine as we're about to start Chapter 4. So here we go. Chapter 4. Stay. My arm was getting tired. This was cute and wholesome for a while, but now I think my arm's going to be stuck in this position. I really shouldn't, but my mind was already trying to think of a way to still emphasize that I was still here, but that my arm was about to fall off. Uh-oh, hey, you. There's an alien here who's holding people's hands. Don't worry, I'll rescue you. What? She lets go of my hand, though I can't tell if it's because her arm was getting tired or if she sensed that mine were. Although, it's equally possible that she just got embarrassed when she realized how long she had been holding my hand. Interesting. So, do you have the snacks? Oh, yeah, right. Here, I've got your change, too. Oh, you can keep that. As a bribe? Took you a little while to get back, eh? Oh yeah, you wouldn't believe what had happened. So, I get there and... Sorry, excuse me. On the story later. Hey. Yeah? You probably should cut back on the drugs. I'm not on drugs. Of course you didn't believe me. It's true, though. A story that weird? Who knows? Story. Ah, right. Suddenly she poked her head out the door with a box set in hand. Since we're all done packing, I fixed the truck and you brought snacks. Do you want to watch this with me? I don't know why her sticking her head out that reminded like a meme I seen a long time ago. It had like one of those crusaders peeking out from behind a pillar and saying, "Psst, hey kid, do you want to help liberate the Holy Land?" Anyway, want to watch this with me? I mean, you don't have to if you want. I've taken up a lot of your time already, so I'll do it. Really? You know you don't have to force yourself to. Trust me, I've got plenty of time. Promise? Huh. Interesting. Promise. Great! Her mood seemed to have perked up. I'm glad. She's cuter when she's happy. Cuter? Is that a weird sentence? No? Let me just go set everything up. Trust me, you're gonna love this series. Well, whatever. I'm happy to have been of use. Of vampires and boxers, as Selena described it. That's kinda weird. It's a story about a human boxer, down on his luck, who ends up renting out the same room to a vampire girl. The narrative follows their various supernatural misadventures, ranging from getting into a boxing match with a werewolf, trying to throw the scent off of a vampire hunter. Meeting her adopted vampire progenitor. And then one deleted episode concept involved going back in time to the Age of Vikings and fighting against Viking raiders, which created its own spin-off. I'm trying to think of what progenitor means. I've heard the word before, so I probably know what it means, but I just can't remember right now. Let's see. A person or thing from which a person, animal, or plant is descended or originates, an ancestor or parent, or a person who originates an artistic, political, or intellectual movement. It's apparently highly rated due to its expertly handled character development, story, and art direction. But tragically, it suffered from seasonal rot after the network heads kicked out the original creative team and started trying to chase trends and social movements. While there were good episodes in that era, most of the fandom considered it to be non-canon because it deviated so far from the original vision. Then it had a revival when the original creator came back from a long sabbatical, who managed to reacquire the license from the network, who were trying to release a bunch of unnecessary, horrible spin-offs. The original creator then started a Kickstarter to recreate the series better than it ever was, and do it properly this time. Did it work? That's what Selena says, at least. Short version, it's a story about a human boy and a vampire girl sharing an apartment. Hijinks ensue. Alright, snacks are ready. We'll first watch the original version, because you can't appreciate the remake without seeing the original. The whole thing? We've got plenty of time. I mean, I guess, but The size of that complete box set just radiated intimidation. Yeah. Do we also have to watch the spin-offs? Do you normally start a story and skip chapters, Blake? Wow, these are some great snacks. Yeah, change the subject. Subtle. Why did it just randomly show a picture of... Oh, it's showing the random picture of her too. Birds, and then more music. Oh no, here's the music. Just different music. Huh, so that was the first episode. Seemed a bit rough around the edges, but there's something appealing about it that makes me want to watch the rest of the episode. Also, I didn't expect the fight scene at the end. So cool. Oh. Oh god. Come to think of it, Selena's been pretty quiet for a while. Wonder if she's okay. Hopefully she's okay. Oh, she's crying? It was even better than I remembered. She's sobbing? She began the process of learning the true meaning of friendship. Next episode. Okay. According to Selena, after the end of Season 1, network executives pushed the original showrunner out of the picture to exert more creative control over the franchise. Over the years, everyone who originally worked on the show would be replaced. Midway through Season 2, even I could tell how different the writing was. For a few episodes leading to the end of Season 2, they changed the writing format to an 11-minute format, which was better suited to slapstick comedy shows rather than the deep emotional drama that was this show. I didn't know what any of that meant, but that's what Selena said. Either way, the show is going downhill. Yeah, seemed like it. And so they're just going to end like that? Yep. But what about... Doesn't matter. But what happened to the Count? Resolved off screen. And what about Krista? I guess she died. What the shit kind of ending was that? I know, right? Social media blasted it for years. It's still going on now. And had such a great start too, but the network was way more concerned with merchandising than quality. Such squandered potential. Fortunately, that's what the remake solves. Alright, let's start watching immediately. I don't know why that kinda reminded me of, how they recently brought back Dexter and Dexter New Blood, and it didn't end the way I expected it to. I would have liked to see... Well, by the time this goes up, people probably should have already seen it, but it's spoilers, but I would have liked to see Dexter live. Anyway, alright, let's start watching immediately. Selena quickly reaches over to the remake's box set, and I can practically feel the excitement in the air as we get ready to watch the next. Though then again, I guess they were going to kill Dexter off when I seen they were coming back for a reboot. Usually in reboots, they kill off the character. Suddenly the power went out. What happened? Is that Selena? Are we dead? Yeah, we're dead. Did we die? Yep. Blake, are you there? Nope, we're dead. Yeah, sorry. I'm right here. I think the sudden darkness just made me slip. Oh, that's rain and thunder. I thought it was static at first till I heard the thunder. Well, keep talking. Let me help you up. Okay, I'm right over here. Crash. Well, that didn't work. Crash. I nearly had a heart attack. Are you okay? I'm good, but listen. Huh? When did it start raining? I don't remember the weather app mentioning. Oh right, phone's still dead. Maybe I should have charged the phone while the power was up. That reminds me. We've been binging this series all day, but how are you going to get home in this storm? I guess he won't. That is an excellent question. At this time of night, where would there be a Trooper around? Is that supposed to be instead of Uber? It's coming down pretty hard. You might catch a cold if you go out there. So stay the night. Nah, probably too expensive. If you want, you could stay here for the night. I don't live that far. I could just walk it. I think you're a trustworthy person, so I don't really mind. And risk being stabbed in the face? Forget it. Blake, are you there? No, I'm not here. Maybe there's a Blake and Lawrence. Present. Sir, yes, sir. I instinctively reacted as if I was in a classroom. I hadn't done that in so long, and I just moved on autopilot. I mean, yes. I was saying, if you want, you can stay the night. Take her up on the offer. Do it. You know, this is kind of embarrassing for me, too, so can you please just say something? So he says nothing. Blake? Blake, did he seriously just faint? Oh, Jesus, why did he faint? The ceiling seems taller than I remember. Oh, right, I'm laying down in a sleeping bag. Huh. Would you like to stay the night? It definitely didn't happen like that. Were my cheeks red? I felt like they were red. Calm down, this isn't that sort of situation. It's just a kind gesture to a friend that you recently met. Don't overthink it, damn it. Blake, are you awake? I like the moon. Yeah, still awake. Still present, sir. Okay. Or, well, it'd be ma'am in this case, I guess. Her voice sounded different. Before she was like, how do I describe it? A ball of positive energy that could power the gloomiest of cities for years. Now she's uncharacteristically shy. Well, I'm just going to scoot in next to you. There we go. Nice and comfy. Wait, what? Why? I can't see her. My back is turned to the side. I can't look at her because I feel like I really shouldn't. Things are getting pretty awkward. Say something, dumbass. So, did you ever see something like this happen when the memento I threw away accidentally landed on your head? No. Yeah, me neither. Sorry about that, by the way. I don't know if I apologize for that, but it just kind of slipped out of my hand and sort of veered off course like it was, I thought to myself before saying something supremely creepy, like it was fate. Who says that outside of shoujo manga? This might be like a manga. It's okay. Her voice is so quiet I almost missed it. The truth is, I didn't think I was going to go home today. I was just taking a walk to clear my head of everything. So much of my life was changing. So many things that I dreamt of were falling apart, and I felt lost. So it's just that. I sacrificed so much, tried so hard, did everything right, or at least I thought I was doing everything right. But I guess it wasn't enough. A person can do everything right and still fail. At one point, my mind went to some dark places. I kept thinking about what the point of everything was, and if the hole in my heart would ever close. Then a small object hit me in the back of my head. Sort of snapped me back to reality. Is that weird? I think it sounds pretty weird. I expected to see some jerk tossing garbage or something, and instead I saw you. Someone who looked like he was in pain too. The same kind of pain as me. I don't know what I was expecting today. Certainly not this, but I've been told that I'm a sort of look before you leap person, and now look at me. I'm sleeping next to a total stranger in my empty apartment with the power out. I mean, this is crazy, isn't it? There's crazy people. What if you were like a scammer or a murderer? I just invited you into my house at my most vulnerable moment, and now I'm whining about my life? What's wrong with me? Nothing's wrong with you, I guess. With the edge of my palm, I tap hers. I'm not good with words at all. I'm not good with words, not at all. Then again, me saying nothing's wrong with her, I guess, that doesn't mean go and do this. It's not a smart idea to let strangers into your house like that. I work with computers, systems, datasets. These are things that make sense to me. You used to work with them, you quit. I don't really know what to say to help her. So I do the only thing I can. She takes the cue and softly interlocks her fingers with mine. We stayed in complete silence for a while, neither of us needing to exchange any words. Just this simple gesture was enough. Was she asleep by now? Was she calmed down a little bit? Did I mess up? My mind was spinning again. I heard her shift her body in the sleeping bed next to mine and could feel her eyes on my back. Blake, are you awake? I hesitated to answer. Do you want to do it? Oh God, does she mean what I think she does? I wouldn't mind if you want to. Blake, look at me, please. Okay. Nice character art. You're very pretty. Thanks. Then do you... I don't know. Isn't that kind of fast? The truth is, I don't dislike the idea. But you're unsure if we should cross that line? Yeah, a lot of things could change if we do. Is it me? Do I really not have any appeal? Of course you do. You're so cute that any guy would love to spend even an hour in your presence just to talk about the weather. You're the type of girl who'd look at a sad loser like me and do your best to cheer him up even when she's feeling like her world is coming down around her. But for yourself, you put me and my feelings ahead. You didn't even know me. It's just that, in our current mental states, I'm unsure if we should do that. It's not that I don't want to, take my word for it. I really do. I didn't miss something on accident, did I? I hope not. No, I didn't. I should say, oh wait, I should have saved. Save, there we go. Yeah, overwrite. I shouldn't be saving in the middle of a chapter, but I wanted to before I forgot. Give me a minute to think about things. He was checking her out. Okay. Another minute or two passes as we just stare at each other, illuminated by the small specks of moonlight peeking through the rain clouds. Blake? Yeah? Have you thought about it yet? Maybe. Can I come closer to you then? Oh god. Didn't expect this story to go this route. Pretty sky. Kinda. Chapter 5. Goodbye. No goodbye. But that's about all the time I have for this part anyway, so I'm going to leave it there. Anyway, goodbye for now.